Hello everyone, Watch Captain Kyrez here. Today we'll be taking a look at the Heretic Astartes focus, the Night Lords. Starting off, who are the Night Lords, you ask? Even before the Horus Heresy, the Night Lords were cynical, nihilistic killers, drawn from the criminal population of the night-shrouded world of Nostromo. The 8th Legion became notorious for committing brutal atrocities and turning fear itself into a weapon. Since the Horus Heresy, they have become raiders and pirates, fighting to please their dark whims and generally seeing chaos as a tool to be exploited rather than something worthy of worship. The Night Lords are masters of fighting dirty, severing communications, shattering supply lines, and striking from the skies with raptors, warp talons, and helldrakes, and lightning-fast raids. Having arrived on Vigilus in force, the Night Lords will prove invaluable to the War Master's assault on the world, bringing their guerrilla skills to bear against the Genestealer cults, orcs, and Imperium alike. And there you have it, folks. That's a brief rundown of some of the backstory on the Night Lords. I won't go super in depth and just read everything again. Most of the time, Night Lords are seen using heavy amounts of raptors and warp talons, like they say. They're really good at those, and they have a lot of stuff built in for those, the warp talons especially, and the raptors. Here you go. Starting off, we have terror tactics. Models and enemy units must attract one from their leadership characteristic for each unit with this trait that is within 6 inches of theirs, to a maximum of -3. So basically, all they do is subtract your leadership. The more of them around you, the less you have. Killing you in that morale phase is what they're aiming for. And now they seem to have some more specialist detachments and more stratagems for them to use in this new Vigilus Ablaze book. We have Host Raptoral. Use this stratagem when choosing your army. Pick a Chaos Space Marine detachment from your army to be a Host Raptoral specialist detachment. Friendly Legion jump pack units in that detachment gain the Host Raptoral keyword. Again, this isn't Night Lord specific, so you can use this for any Renegade, Black Legion stuff, but it just works really well with Night Lords and their fluff. And then you can start using stratagems like Terror Strike here. Use this stratagem when an enemy unit is destroyed by a Host Raptoral unit from your army. Subtract 1 from the leadership characteristic of the enemy units while they are within 6 inches of any Host Raptoral units from your army until the end of the turn. So everything is going to start stacking. The -1 from their Legion trait, and then adding on to the Terror Strike stratagem, you can start stacking it up. And then, like, it goes even on here. With the new Terror Strike ability from the Host Raptoral, you'll have another way to force devastating morale test on your foe. Take 3 units of Raptors, give them Icons of Despair, which also subtracts 1 leadership. Ally in Harkin World Claimer, and use the stratagem. So there you have it. You can be like -6 to enemy leadership before you even start killing them off, which is pretty deadly. But again, like I said in my other videos, I'm not terrified of the morale phase. Like it's been so negated now in the past couple of games that it's just negligible. It can easily be countered. And then you have another one here for the Warp Talons. Use this stratagem when a Host Raptoral unit from your army is set up on the battlefield at the end of the movement phase. You can reroll hit rolls for attacks made by that unit until the end of the turn. So there you have it. Also, the Warp Talons can't be overwatched. I was looking at their rules earlier, so it's pretty nasty, especially if you can get a Chaos Lord in there with them too. Or not a Warlord, because they're already redoing that with the stratagem, but you get what I'm saying. Buff them up. You can easily buff them up with the Greater Possessed coming in the new Shadow Spear box. But again, they are still just standard Marines with 1 wound, and I think they only get like 1 attack, or maybe 2 attacks with the Warp Claws, or is that just rerolls? Yeah, they're not super effective tournament wise, but I guess they could be fun, fluffy, and fluffy lists. But, anyways, folks, that's enough for today. Thanks for watching and have a nice day. If you liked the video, please consider subscribing and give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching.